Liverpool can land incredible attacking duo for same price as Alexander Isak. Liverpool intend to remodel their forward line during the summer transfer window. There is continuing uncertainty over Mohamed Salah, with the Egyptian king out of contract in summer 2025, and no breakthrough has been reached over a new deal. Anfield Watch also reported that head coach Arne Slot and sporting director Richard Hughes were ready to sanction the departures of Diogo Jota and Darwin Núñez. Jota, 28, hasn't been able to stay fit throughout the season and has failed to impress in front of goal in recent weeks. Suitors for Núñez, meanwhile, are beginning to stack up with interest in the Uruguayan emerging from Saudi Arabia as well as La Liga. Luis Diaz may also be sold, considering his contract expires in 2027, and the club and the player's entourage are far apart in their valuations over a new deal. Federico Chiesa, meanwhile, has only featured 3 times in the Premier League, and there is plenty of interest building in the Italian international in Serie A. Should a complete clear-out of Liverpool's attacking options take place, then the Reds will require high-quality replacements. Isak costs 150 million. Among the names linked to the potentially vacant No. 9 role is Alexander Isak. The Newcastle forward broke Liverpool hearts with a goal in the Carabao Cup final on Sunday and, if reports are to be believed, could be leaving St. James's Park in summer if the club fail to gain Champions League football. The scale of the operation to sign Isak is staggering. The Magpies are expected to start the bidding for the 26-year-old at £150 million, leaving very few clubs capable of challenging for his signature. That is a lot of money to spend on a player who comes with several red flags, and it might be better utilized on a pair of Bundesliga standouts who are also of interest to the Merseysiders. Should Liverpool go for Xavi Simons and Sesko? Liverpool could potentially go after a strike partnership of sorts in the shape of Xavi Simons and Benjamin Sesko of RB Leipzig. Simons has recently completed a permanent move to Leipzig, but is expected to move on this summer. The club will ask for around 80 million, according to reports, for the 21-year-old who has scored 7 goals and made 4 assists in 18 Bundesliga games this season. Sesko, meanwhile, is expected to fetch the same kind of fee, although he is much more of an out-and-out forward than the versatile playmaker Simons. The duo have combined for 4 goals for Leipzig this season, including one in the weekend defeat of Borussia Dortmund. Liverpool should be able to raise plenty of money from the sales of their out-of-favor forward players. And if they lose Salah, then they will make a big saving on salary. Liverpool to fix glaring striker problem for a smart 80 million pounds. It promises to be a summer of big change around Anfield. Liverpool have got new forwards in their sights with Arne Slot and Richard Hughes plotting an overhaul. The club will listen to offers for Diogo Jota and Darwin Núñez, exclusively revealed by Anfield Watch. And while Julian Alvarez remains a prime target, again revealed by Anfield Watch, there are plenty of other top stars that could certainly improve the Reds' forward line. Any operation to move Alvarez from Atletico Madrid promises to be expensive, and FSG might well be eyeing a more wallet-friendly option. In the case of searching for alternative targets, there could be rich pickings in the Bundesliga. Man ut chasing Sesko and Ekitike. He ultimately made an ill-fated move to Paris Saint-Germain, but has managed to realign his career in the past couple of seasons. Benjamin Sesko, meanwhile, is a RB Leipzig powerhouse whose talents have long been on the radar. The 21-year-old has scored 17 goals in 36 games across all competitions for his club this term, adding 6 assists. The Slovenian is under contract for the Red Bulls until 2029, and a transfer price tag of $80 million has been discussed. That is quite similar to the sums quoted for Ekitike, who is also under contract at Frankfurt until 2029. This season, Ekitike has got 19 goals and 8 assists across 38 matches in all competitions for Dino Topmüller's side. Both players have been linked with Manchester United in recent days, and these are 2 deals that the Reds should look at hijacking before they get over the line. Sky Germany reporter Florian Plettenberg suggests that United are monitoring the 2 long-term Liverpool targets. From the Bundesliga, the Red Devils are closely monitoring Hugo Ekitike and Benjamin Sesko, he wrote on X.
Bournemouth's Dean Heitson has given a major suggestion as to where he will be playing his football next season as transfer speculation over the 19-year-old centre-back heats up. It has been a big week for Heitson as he has received a first call to the Spain national team But more important decisions lie ahead in the career of the former Juventus player. Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, and Real Madrid are all following him with a view to making a move in the summer. Now, the defender has suggested that he is ready to give at least one of these clubs the green light ahead of the summer. Huijsen welcomes Real Madrid interest. It's an honor when you hear about Real Madrid interest. I'm proud to have such a big club interested in me, he said in quotes relayed by Relevo. It's special for sure. Huijsen further suggested he would be open to a move to the Bernabeu by hailing the impact of one of the all-time greats. My idol is Sergio Ramos. He's a reference. For me, he's the best center-back in history. He has everything. He's a legend. Huijsen's comments will come as a major body blow to Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man United, all of whom are liable to be in the market for a central defender come the summer. His words arrive shortly after reports that Real Madrid are ready to step up their interest in him, which in turn follows the revelation that Arsenal are moving to tie down William Saliba on an extended contract. Saliba is Real Madrid's dream signing, such that Fabrizio Romano has claimed that Los Blancos see the France international as the Jude Bellingham of defenders. Huijsen, meanwhile, has an estimated transfer value, ETV, of $24.9 million, but Bournemouth are seeking 60 million for a sale. Andrea Berta is reportedly interested in bringing Pablo Barrios with him from Atletico Madrid when he joins Arsenal later this year. Berta is expected to be appointed as Arsenal's new sporting director shortly after leaving Atleti in January, and he will be responsible for one of the club's biggest transfer windows in recent memory. The Gunners have been tipped to spend a huge pool of money on reinforcements this summer, with the club aiming to sign a goalkeeper, at least one central midfielder, a winger, and a center forward before the 2025-26 campaign begins. Football Transfers understands that Joan Garcia, Martin Zubimendi, Svera Nipan, Nico Williams, and Benjamin Sesko are being targeted for those positions, although a number of other players are also on Arsenal's radar, including Alexander Isak. The Spaniard has enjoyed a sublime season at Atletico Madrid, and Berta is eager to sign him when he is officially appointed by Arsenal, according to TBR Football. Berta is a huge admirer of Barrios, following their time together at the Wanda Metropolitano, and he has reportedly set his sights on completing a deal for the 21-year-old this summer. Barrios has a $100 million release clause included in his current deal with Atletico Madrid, and given he is contracted to the club until 2028, the Spanish Giants are unlikely to sanction an exit unless this clause is triggered. As a result, Arsenal will need to make him their second most expensive signing of all time behind only Declan Rice. Barrios has made 31 appearances across all competitions so far this campaign, providing 2 assists, while his estimated transfer value, ETV, currently stands at 56.4 million. Tottenham Hotspur have been largely reluctant to spend big in the transfer market over the past few years, and that theme could continue in 2025. Ange Postecoglou's side are in need of a number of reinforcements. However, Daniel Levy will need to dip into his pockets to fund such transfer activity. The Spurs captain has experienced a notable drop in his performance level this campaign, and he has been linked with a summer departure amid interest from a host of clubs across world football. Son remains a fan favorite, and a sale this year is still fairly unlikely, but his long-term future at Tottenham is by no means guaranteed, seems destined to leave Spurs during the upcoming summer transfer window after losing his starting 18th place to Dominic Solanke. The Brazil forward joined the club for a whopping $58 million from Everton in 2022, but he is no longer a guaranteed starter, and he reportedly wants to secure a transfer away this year. A move to the Saudi Pro League has been mooted, and Richarlison's time at Tottenham is expected to end shortly. Sergio Reguilon following loan spells at Atletico Madrid, Manchester United, and Brentford, Sergio Reguilon is finally expected to leave Tottenham on a permanent deal this summer. The Spaniard will become a free agent in July, and multiple Turkish Super League clubs have been tipped to pursue a Bosman deal when the 2025 summer transfer window opens. At 30 millers, Reguilon has been a remarkably poor signing, and Spurs will be happy to deduct his salary from their wage bill next season. Ben Davies has been a reliable servant for Tottenham since his arrival from Swansea BA